Hey guys, good afternoon. Bella here from Bella Speaks, coming to talk to you about consistency. The importance of consistency, why you should have it, why should you apply it towards your projects, why should you apply it in your life, what are some of the benefits that you'll experience all throughout in general from applying this concept called consistency. So, if you're interested in this topic, keep on watching, and I can guarantee you that you will love some of the information that we will be sharing with you today. So here we go. Let's talk about this topic that I think you will find very useful if you apply it to your life. I started my business about 5 years ago, and I remember that, when I started off, I did not have any clients. No one knew who I was. I was working hard to get the word out, to let people know what I was doing, and it is really interesting. Fast forward to 5 years now, clients come to me all the time, new clients. I have referrals left and right from my existing clients. I have, people that come to me from social media, and I have recognized that the number one factor that has been the most beneficial to me in my life, that has helped me grow personally, mentally, physically, that has helped my business grow, has been consistency. And today I want to talk about consistency and the importance of it, and you applying it in your life, applying it in your projects, applying it in everything that you do. So the first thing that I'd like to mention about consistency is that every day when you actually do one thing, if you want to create a habit, in order to create a habit, you have to have consistency, which means that you have to be willing to do this activity for several times, day after day, day after day, until you develop the habit. Okay, now consistency, when I think about it, the first thing that I think about is I think about my business. For 5 years now, day and night, I've been working to really develop my brand and to really develop my business. And I recognize that sometimes, I'll come to the office and I don't have any clients. And what will happen is that I still come in, I still look at my appointments, I still take a look at what I'm doing. What can I do in my business right now, even if it's not a client? What can I do to better myself and to also better the practice overall? So the consistency of coming in every single day and analyzing my business and recognizing what my business needs at that time is extremely important. Now, most of the people that I encounter, some people have great ideas and they come to me and they're like, oh man, I have this great business idea. And I'm like, yo, that's awesome. You should definitely do it. One of the things that I feel like people lack when it comes to business and when it comes to entrepreneurship is understanding and recognizing that you are going to be and have to be the one person in the front lines for your vision and for your project. Day and night, you have to be willing to get up and fight for that vision. So if you do not have the habit of following through with things, consistency is one thing that will actually help you begin to finish your projects and begin to develop your business further. And consistency is that thing, is that drive, is that power that will continue to keep going. That's why they say do what you love so it doesn't feel like a job, because even in business you will find challenges and you will have speed bumps, you will have down days. And the thing is that, number one, if you do not love what you do, and number two, if you're not consistent, you will not be able to accomplish the goals that you set before you. So number one key, consistency. In the spiritual life, you have to take the time to do your affirmations, to do your prayers, to do your meditations. Whatever it is, whatever practice it is that you use, and whatever method it is that you use in order to develop your spirituality, you're going to have to be consistent. When it comes to your healing, you have to be honest with yourself and say, hey, what are some of the areas that I'm struggling in, and what can I do in a consistent manner to help myself heal? Same thing with your body when you're working out. Hey, you have to stay consistently working out 3 to 4 times a week. Whatever it is the most conducive to your lifestyle. I know people that work out 6-7 days a week. And that's the thing, is that consistency is so important, and it must be applied to every single area in your life and on the things that you are trying to accomplish. So I want to encourage you, listen, Consistency equals compound effect. Compound effect is one grain at a time, compiled on top of each other. Over time, it creates like a little mountain. That's what ants do. Ants work together. And though one ant can only carry one thing, very little bit grain, after they all work together, consistency, the consistency of them being diligent and the consistency of them being disciplined and saying, hey, we're going to get this done. We're going to continue until we achieve our goals. That consistency is what helps them be successful. They don't wake up one day and do it and then the other day and they're like, oh no, we don't feel like it, we're not going to build today. So in life, consistency is extremely important. If you're an athlete, if you're an artist, if you are an actor, if you're a model, whatever it is that you do with your life, you will need to have this key. Guys, consistency is so important. If you do not practice it and if you do not implement it into your life, you will have a very difficult time following through with projects and really seeing the result of your hard work. So I want to recommend to you, please do not underestimate the power of consistency and the power of compound effect. After so much time of continuing of repetition, number one, you gain experience, you become much more excellent in your craft, and you also begin to see results because you have put in the work. Consistency is putting in the work day after day, night after night, until you're able to fulfill your vision, fulfill your plans, and acquire what it is that you're working for. So I want to encourage you, please, consistency, guys, is very important. I just want to let you know that if you are able to implement this key, it will change your life and you will thank yourself for it. So develop the discipline of consistency and see your life change.